Hello. Well, this you could tell I hadn't done shit for a couple of days because of my hair. Because I didn't feel like doing shit. I still don't feel like doing shit for 2 days. Oh, actually, 3 days I hadn't done shit. Actually, it's like that tells you how lazy I am. I just I just sat here in bed all day. You know, it's funny about that. It's like it's the greatest feeling to do nothing. To be bored. You know, it's great. It's nice. Don't have to hear your boss telling you shit. Don't have to hear anybody talk about shit. I like being bored. I like doing nothing. And sometimes I do close my eyes and I just, lay down and just meditate, trying to figure out how to get out of this body. And it's funny about it. It's like I've been seeing a lot of weird things. It's funny how I look at this reality because everything around me, I see lines and dots and lots of lines and lots of dots. And my energy just went up. I watched Jay's video, the hour and 40 minutes video, and then I looked into Jay and all I did is said hi to him. That's all. That was my intentions, just to say hi. And, yeah, Jay's last video was pretty. I liked it, actually. I liked his last video. Just the hour and 40-minute video was like. I always make myself feel like I'm there watching him. I watched him. I saw him. He's busy. I could tell he was busy when I watched him, when I looked at him, look into him. Yeah, he's got I don't know, energy it's strong. I like Jay. I do like Jay. It's like, the more I watch him, the more I understand about him. It seems like I'm so similar to him. But subjects always change because I do the same thing. My subjects, I can never keep the same subject at all. You know, I don't know. It's like sometimes I think, can't wait to come out of this body, to be honest. Just like Jay, I just can't wait to leave this body and really see who I really am. One thing, I'm still interested in the Drox. I'm still interested in the Drox. I didn't know they were that old. I always feel like the Drox is looking at me or around here with me or something. They look like dragons. I'm just a young. I guess I'm compared to a Drock. I'm a baby to them. They could be my grand ancestors. I think of Drox as my ancestors. Yeah. Actually, I feel like I'm talking. I feel like there's one with me right now. I feel like I told the Drock I loved it. I don't know what the Drock's name, you know, but it did send me love back in a weird way. You know, sometimes I feel Lily working on me. You know, I feel pressure on my head couple of times, you know. I record everything, you know, what I feel, how I feel, what am I feeling right now. I finished one of Jay's books already. I'm already on the second book. I'll be on the second book. I'm, I'm reading it slow, like Jay says. I'm reading it slow. I already read I think I hadn't even gone to the first chapter yet on the second book, so I'm taking it step by step. I'm reading his book, so well, I go at my pace. I'm not much of a reader, you know, but it kind of like opens me up to see how we really are as who we are, you know. Being aware of, you know, it's like my little shadow friends that I see hanging around me. I see them in the corner of my eyes. Some of these little shadow friends I have. It's like they just go. Sometimes they hide underneath my bed or near my couch when I'm sitting down on the couch. Yeah. Still hear ringing in my ears. Low ringing this time. I guess one time I spoke, my ring, I had a really strong ringing in my ears, on my right ear. It was like really strong. I guess I don't know whether they liked it or not. You know what I say. You know, but you think I'm crazy? Yeah, I'm not crazy. You believe I'm crazy. Well, look at your. You know, it's funny. People who believe that I'm crazy. Look at your culture. You know, look around you. You know, look how you live. You know, you don't. You say you're free. You're not. You're not free to do shit. You, you can't even leave the planet. You know, you gotta understand. You can't leave the fucking planet. You know, and you call yourself free. It's like only the elites can lead. Only the people who are the elites or a certain type of person that you are is allowed to lead the planet. You know, so how could you say you're free if you're so confined on one planet? You know, you're not free. You have no freedom. You can't even speak your mind in this fucking country, in this planet, because somebody's always offended because you can't speak your mind at all. You know, someone always want to shut you down. Somebody, it's funny about how fucking people are. They believe in philosophy. You know, who gives a fuck about philosophy? You know, what do you expect? What do you expect? You expect somebody to be so all perfect and loving and look like blonde hair with wings and say, "Oh," and then when that person talks and it's like they're all perfect, you know? Perfection. You people believe in this perfection bullshit, you know? High intelligence, you know? Yeah, common sense. You know, common sense is it's pretty easy to understand this reality that we live in, you know? Well, right now I'm seeing a fucking Some kind of reptilian. Yeah. See, some kind of reptilian. Is it a Drock? I wonder. I'm feeling somebody's energy. Somebody's feeling Lily. I think it's Lily. I see flowers. I see a white flower. It's always my legs that feels everything. And goes up my body.